Good morning, and I'm talking from the Grove right here. This is a crane. We're gonna actually lift these homes up. We're gonna take this home, and actually it's just gotta be scooted back about 20 feet. So we're gonna lift it up, set it back, and set it down. And it's a lot, these things are so tight, there's only about 4 inches in between each house, a couple feet, but this has got a bay window and a tongue, and there's a 25-foot lot. And it has to go right in between. So we're gonna lift up about 11 homes today.
Wow.
And we can just put them right in place really quick. So this is the most efficient way. You know, we deliberately set up this community to be like this, really tight, like the row houses we've always talked about in the city. And as you can see, we got neighbor, 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 neighbor. Look, we could probably, if my knees were back to normal, I could probably jump from deck to deck all the way across through there. But they're gonna be privacy walls in between every deck. And this is just the way we've made this. This is deliberately done this way. So we're gonna lift this house up and set it back in place. As you can see, this has got a bay window on the back. It's got a big tongue box on the front. This is gonna be darn close, Amanda.
Yeah, it's gonna be really close.
Yeah, darn close. So we've got 2 other homes down here. One house, somebody's living in it.
In the blue one?
Yeah, and we're gonna lift their house over there. We got 3 more people are living in. We're bringing them around and then setting them in place. We're getting it done. There you go. This is Tim Brew.
Tim Brew.
Employee of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what you just said about the Grove and what we're doing. He's nervous now.
It's just, yeah. All these people they're tickled to death. They take time out of their day to thank us. buy us drinks, constantly thanking us. I had this one sweet lady, Terry. She lives in the beach area. She's been watching me come to work now for about three and a half years. She bought me a puzzle the other day, Volkswagen 500-piece puzzle you put together.
Oh, because you drive Volkswagen.
Because I drive Volkswagen, and it just tickled me to death. It was like 80 degrees outside. It made my hair stand up. I couldn't thank her enough. But
So people are loving the Grove and what we're doing here?
They are. They really
Good.
are.
How
I
about,
really enjoy it,
yeah,
and I'm glad to have two boss people like you guys.
boss people.
Yeah. These are the best boss people in the world, right
Well, I just wanted to hear of what's going on with the people here in the Grove. You know, I know it's muddy and stuff going on, and we have not stopped. We've been here every day, crew trying to get everything going. I know people got to get their roofs on their decks, and we got them built. We're doing that, but from inside here, everybody's encouraged.
Yeah, full throttle. The rain has really hurt us a lot this year, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting
Right.
there. And people have been very patient and kind
Yes.
and thoughtful, and that goes so far. I mean,
Oh, it does,
that's a
doesn't it?
long way. It
One
makes-
one lady, one person that's upset, it just
Yeah.
messes all of us up.
Yeah.
It really does. So that's good news. Thank you, buddy.
They really,
Yeah. Thanks, Tim.
I'm really blessed to
Yeah.
be here, and I appreciate
He
you
doesn't
folks.
normally talk like
I
this,
appreciate
but
it.
only on
He
video.
does too. He talks nice with
Yeah.
me.
I appreciate you guys.
All right.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah. Glad that my Ace buddy's back
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Glad they found Ace.
I know it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Good. Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
Kind of explain what's
yeah.
going on,
Okay.
Randy.
Yeah. So, and him and the guys are out here a lot, and so it's just good to know that all of us are all concerned. We want everybody to be happy here. We don't want anybody to be sad. We don't want anybody to be inconvenienced or nothing, you know. And this is new for all of us. It's a new project. Everything's new. Many of the credit boxes are new. The materials we use are new. Using these cranes, and people are leaving their homes and driving here and living in a whole new part of the country. So there's a lot of emotion going on here. And we just want to make sure that everybody's happy and that we're trying, and that they know we're doing the best we can, you know.
Now, if you could, will you kind of play by play, kind of show what's going on, Randy?
Well, that house, as you guys can see, it's about 10 foot set. We got to go horizontally straight back. The wheels won't go that route. If the wheels can turn, we can push it, but they don't. So we're going to pick it up and just set it back about 10 feet.
Okay.
Now, to do that with a machine and a forklift, the ground is muddy. We can't get a forklift up here. It will sink in the ground. A Traco, skid steer, none of this will do this. And actually, Justin, he's a young guy. He's only about 25. And he said, Randy, I was looking into a crane. He said, why don't we just hire a crane, come in here and set all, I think there's 12 or 13 we got to set.
Yeah.
And he said, we can get all these done in one day versus about 3 hours per house and all this other mess we would have done before. I said, let's do it.
Okay.
And it was really nice to have him think about this
Yes.
as a young guy. That's
And
what
how
we're,
to solve it.
I'm trying to get these guys to where they are more involved than they think. Because as we grow as a company, we need people who think, people who care about what they're doing. And these guys really do. I'm not out here having to tell them what to do.
Right.
So we got some really good people here.
Really good people.
And over the years, it's taken years to get to this point. We're into our 9th year in hiring people and then, you know, how we're hopefully treating these guys, you know. So they've got ringlets down here. Oh God, move that water line. There you go, he got it. Whew. All right. Hey! This house is going to go straight back. I don't want him to be. Let's see how this works. It doesn't need to go very high. I say just slide it across the ground. Is that not a testament of the strength of these things? Cool. Look at that. They're getting a guide wire. I don't think they need that guide thing. It just
Here,
hold
I
on
can
to
hold
it.
that if you need to go over there and help.
No, I'm fine. Hey, we got Tom over there.
Tom's
We
up
got
there.
everybody rolling.
Yeah, okay.
No, they're better off without me, I think. So they're directing them to go left, right. And this one in particular, it has really no room for air because you have a bay window on the side, you got a tongue in the front. The bay window in the back there is actually going to be over that tongue of that house up there. You know? Yeah. Now underneath the house is the sewer,
Yeah.
the water and the power underneath that. So every house in here has the utilities up under the house. That way you don't have a sewer line or a water line exposed like you do at a campground. Now, even though these are, considered RV certified, but what we do is we plumb these because most people stay in these things permanently. I'm sure 99% of these people are here for a long time, and we want them to be here. This is home, right? So when we put skirting around this and landscape around it, it's going to look like a home. All you'll have is the tongue, and that can be decorated too, As you can see over here, he's having it come down. They got the sewer right underneath the house. The tongue over here, he's got it set, and it went down on the ground first. And then see how that bay window right where Brian is?
Yeah.
It's just barely setting over the other tongue of the other house. Now that little, after they're set up, it only took, 5 minutes to get it in there.
Not even.
So this house here, the crane does not have to reset up. They can just unlatch it, take it over here, set it down. So they get two in 15 minutes, they got them done. Now these guys, after they set it right where it needs to be, then they'll block it up, hook up the water, power, and sewer, and then they're ready to put the deck, the steps, and all that on. But we've been building all these decks in the shop, so we bring the deck already built. The roof systems, they're already built out here. We're just gonna bring them in and set them in place. They're all gonna have roofs on these things next week, all done. Then the next thing, of course, are sheds. We got people that are in our main communities that we have just taken forever to build these sheds, and it's been not good because people need to store them. We've been trying to get homes built. We're always behind, trying to get ahead. We now are going to start building our sheds so everybody can have storage. And then we're also catching up because the Grove is done. The Grove was a lot of work for our guys on the line. We're building 12 by 20s, 10 by 20s, and it takes a lot of time. And that's why the Incredibox is such a unique build, is because we can build 3 to 5 a day. You can't build a 3 to 5, 10 foot, 12 foot wide home. It's just more of a house. There's more trim, there's more of everything, so you can't do that. And so that put us behind schedule. We are gonna be hitting back to our schedule within the next 8 weeks. The Incrediboxes that we sold for Thanksgiving and Christmas in the first year, they're all being built right now. And then we're building 60 a month. So in 2 months, we're at 120. We only had 160 to build. And the last 70 is what we sold in the last 3 months, So we're within the next month, we'll be way ahead. We'll be back on schedule and then ahead of schedule. And that's why we need to sell more homes, right? Because these guys, you figure 60 a month, that's what? 700 homes a year. And that's average that we can do. You know what? All right, there it is, done. The hook to this one, set it back done, and that's it. This crane operator actually sets modular homes.
Okay.
That's what he does. Normally they lift a 30,000 pound house, right? That right there, 5,000.
Wow.
It's really nothing for that thing to do that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe later on we'll buy our own crane, have it out here if people are gonna be coming and going,
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now look, this house was picked up and sat. There's no damage. There's no collapsing of anything.
No,
Nothing was
very
done,
strong.
man. We had a house that was set up over a house behind a swimming pool, in the swimming pool.
Yes, that's right.
And they lifted that thing.
They went over the fence?
50, 60 feet
Yeah,
in the
they
air.
went up high.
Yeah. Now this one's actually got solar. There are people out here that's got solar,
Okay.
and they're set up to be off grid. Now remember, these homes are built out of door remnant pieces,
Yes.
right? Things that would go in the landfill. So that's why you see some bumps a little bit. You see the seams, the screws, and some imperfections. That's the nature of this build. And all you have to do is paint it. You can put wood on it. You can do we put stucco on it.
People are doing all kinds of things. We're
Yeah.
going to show everybody that we're going to get some tours going.
All these homes will be painted different colors.
Oh, yeah.
You know the chance that I take here is because right now it looks really not appealing. We don't have trees, we don't have grass, we don't have fences, we don't have nothing going on in here. People are pulling in the mud, people are getting stuff done. You know, I actually built the deck probably too big. See this deck here? So from this point to here is actually 20 feet, right? And I probably should have built this deck probably only this wide. That way the car could have pulled up further. So now people are actually, we're gonna go back and we're gonna gravel up to, because that's where the fence is. We're gonna gravel a little bit over so they can actually pull their front end of their car right here, and then they can get out. It was just something I just didn't foresee when I wanted everybody to have a big deck. That's a big deck. 8 by 16, you could actually put some storage out here because we're gonna put a privacy wall on the opposite side of that deck. And you could probably put some really nice looking storage unit on there. You know, like a trunk. Ace.
Hey, come here.
Hey, Ace,
Get over here.
come here. He's trying to get in the shade.
Get over here.
Buddy, you want in the shade?
Get over beside her car.
So getting ready to lift that one again.
Yeah.
All right, so when this one's set, he'll have to retract all his outriggers and go to the next one that's moving and set up again.
And she's living in the blue one.
He's living in the blue one, yep. That is just so cool to see that go up and to show you the, you know, just the durability.
strength.
Yeah, the strength of it, you know. Now those blocks, we block every house up. We get a big wide foundation like a 2x2 pad, and then we put a pressure treated block on the bottom, and the rest of them you can see are cedar. So we got a sawmill guy over here. He cuts all our blocks for us so we can block these houses up. So you got pressure treated on the ground and then cedar or pine on the way up from there. But these are within, hey, let's walk over here, Amanda, and see if you can show the, Amanda's got sandals on.
You can't go inside that.
Let me see that. Are you stopped it?
No.
Okay. Let me get over here. So they're measuring. See on this end? That other one had a bay window and it was closer to this tail right now. There's the sewer. And there now Tim back here is lining up the backs. You gotta come back towards us a little bit, towards the frame, get it on that line. All the muck. It's gonna be beautiful grass here this couple months. Look at Tom. What do you think, Amanda?
Oh, I think it's
Look at her. Look at Ace.
Ace is looking for shade.
He wants in the shade, doesn't he?
Yeah, he wants the shade bad.
Aw, you look beautiful this morning.
Thank you.
Kept covering up my microphone up down here on my hand.
Oh gosh.
Well, there you have it. Setting homes here in the Grove today. We got, I think, 11 or 13 homes to do.
Yeah.
It's so nice to be able to have the guys in charge of this. They're running it. I don't have to be out here doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that because this is the kind of men we have working here at
Yeah.
Incredible Tiny Homes. They're back in the factory. Every day we're trying to do better. Every day we're trying to be more efficient, faster, and better at what we do. These guys care about what they do. We need you to buy homes from us so we can stay in a job. It's just
Well,
It's just the way it
I'm
is.
staying in a job and people staying here to live.
yeah.
Yeah.
These people are moving from all over the country. There you go. So now he's going to have to set up, take his outriggers, put them back in, move up there, and do that one.
Is he gonna do it from there?
No, he's going to have to reset up.
Okay.
And then they're going to move on the other street and
Okay.
keep doing it all day.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Hey, subscribe to our channel if you will. Tell people about us. We're gonna bring you all kinds of videos, even though these are made out to be the prettiest video in the world because you want to see a tiny home, people living in them. Well, we got them coming to you too. Okay. So, thanks everybody. Share the news. Have a great day.